Hello, my precious wandering souls. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We did a trial yesterday, well, last chapter. And I thought that was it because we got a to be continued, but apparently not. Apparently we still have another trial. I don't think this has ever happened in this game. Like having 2 days of trial, like one right after the other. I mean, it's still the same day, but like having two trials, one right after the other, like this. So yeah, let's continue and see what happens. Day 2 trial letter. I have no idea. I have no memories of this case. I don't really remember. I remember the characters, but I don't remember what happened. Alright. Oh, it looks so sad. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface. But no matter how high you paddle, you never seem to get there? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon is a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner? Oh, it's, what's his face? Marshall! Hola, partner. Yeah, it was him. They say you show a red cloth to a bow, it'll fire up his temper. That's what they told me when I was a young gun, at least. Didn't Gumshoe say that you were from West Lake? Officer Marshall! Do I come take a look at see how the trial is going? Looks like I'm late. They got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to sleep out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor states in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. No, don't that just be all. Eh? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. Wait, does she have... She does. I don't know. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. She's wearing one. So, why wasn't she wearing one the day of the murder? What? At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? In the photographs taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. Is she hiding something under the scarf? It's the only... but then why wouldn't she be wearing that the day of the murder, I guess? So, Miss Stark wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? Quicksand. And it doesn't look like we're going to get out. If it takes us, I can hook you up with some fine reefs. Oh, we. Okay. Okay. Alright. What is this all about? February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Courtroom number 9. Okay. Alright. I'd like to resume? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. Oh my god, what's the matter with him? That furrowed brow, those strained teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Me too. What the hell is going on? Well then, I believe it's time to continue on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecutor conduct an investigation. That this is unacceptable. What are you on about? It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me? I have no idea who this is. Neutral voice for now. Excuse me. Knock knock? Who's there? Oh! Oh, I remember that guy. Oh crap, what voice do I give him? What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Oh, it's you! What voice do I give him? Are you not going to say anything? Oh, okay. Oh! Sorry I'm late, Archie. The roads were packed, it's just me. Long time no see, Archie? How you been? Swim much these days? Hello. Oh, I've been so busy. Busy, Archie, my boy. You had to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Archie? Seems to be his nickname for the judge? I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha! So you're Wright, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about old little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? Worthy. You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little Worthy? Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Chief of police? He is the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Oh, okay. Stop staring at me, it makes me comfortable. Name is Gunn, Damon Gunn. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Okay. So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? 2 years again. Okay, what the hell happened 2 years ago? Well, it's Gorty here. Look at the poor fellow. The poor guy. I just thought I'd help out by bringing the... Oh god. There's the red muffler. Hey! That's... my sister's muffler! So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. Oops. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less. Stop staring, it makes me feel weird. Ah, what's that? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. A switchblade? Huh. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? It's orange, don't you see? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are slacks, how do you expect us to do our job? No, wait a minute, Worthy. I've not decided to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking the signature, is there? Is there, Miles Edgeworth? Was this the document that Mickens was trying to get Edgeworth to sign? And Edgeworth was like, no, screw up, I don't want any documents. Oh, Edgeworth, if it is, Edgeworth, you're so screwed. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... You're head in the clouds because you got an award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. Oh? This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. This guy is kind of intimidating. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. I wanna check it. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. See, you're the one with the scientist girl. Could you possibly do this? I'm the one with the science girl. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Can't you do it yourself? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push the switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. That would give us an advantage. You wouldn't be able to declare Lana guilty, at least for some time. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Alright, I'm not moving my controller, eh? Alright, it's doing it, the game is doing it by itself. Okay. How do I open it? I wanna read, what's this? There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL92. Is it like DL6? Is it like a police code? What does that mean? Well, I've heard something similar. DL6 of DL6 incident fame. Oh, so it's probably another code for another incident. But it's strange. Huh? What is? I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Huh. Letters like this, or letters that look a lot like this somehow. What is this like weird looking stain? Can I look it at it? Is there any way to... No? Okay. I guess this is how you open it? Wow, don't scare me like that. It's broken. And there's... I guess it's blood. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? I guess. Okay, switchblade knife. Found at the crime scene. Wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. Was it a proof? Like a piece of evidence for another case? This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police on this knife? Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really. Alright, dude. Department in disorder. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Why? Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Oh! Wait. Do we have anything? This? Oh, it doesn't say 675. It's maybe if you rotate it. If you rotate it upside down, it says SL9. So it's February 21 SL9, I guess? Ah, okay. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. Another detective? So there's 2 victims? The time of the crime? 5:15. What? 5:15. Scary coincidence, huh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Wait, what? There was a murder at the police department? A detective? So that's 2 detectives' deaths. Oh god. That's hush information, Oopsie. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Woodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order! Anyway, we at the department were a faster, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? Yeah, it's not like people in the gallery are listening to it. I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright? 2 detectives killed at the same time in two different places. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your question focused on the case at hand. Or what? I already got 2 penalizations. Like... Oh, my body's recovered! My body's recovered! Oh my god, that makes me so happy! Maybe if I present this, the note here, so it doesn't say what I thought it said. It says SL9. Is this it? Oh, it was. Wait a second. Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife... This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Ah, ha, ha! An honest-to-goodness what do you mean from Oopsie? This is great. This guy is having way too much fun. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL9 2. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7 is 12 too? Nope. It's upside down. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside... The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Yum. So it's February 21st, SL9. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9? That's the same thing that is written on the knife stock. Order! Well, Chief? Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, right though? I win? What game is this guy playing? Huh. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Hold it? So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice! Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. But then... Why? How is SL9 connected to this? Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Yeah, but how? That was a bad day for the department. We were in the shop. No, not this. Okay, here. I guess. Press? Hold it? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. The department, like, question mark. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Oopsie? I'm at a loss of words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, right though? I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. How old are you? Oh, 65. Aren't you around the same age than Von Karma? Or was Von Karma older? Don't remember. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh, how the victim was killed, where the victim died, or where the victim was found. I think where the victim was found. Tell me that. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. Huh. The evidence room? Wait a second. I have heard of that. Didn't we go to an evidence room for case 4? Or was it a different case room? Evidence room. The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Or maybe it's different. I think the place that had the DL6 incidents evidence was in criminal affairs, and this evidence room is on the police department, I guess. There's a connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? We just got a road ticket to go head to town in this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Kant to testify about the details. Okay. It's not officially linked to this case here, to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Hold it? Oh, Chief, the defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Wright. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number of the 9 evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed, there do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. Stop staring, it's weird. You two make a good pair. He's a Wright worshipper. He's a Narumitsu shipper. Just like me. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all. Can we get the information? Unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. Are all detectives like this? Like Gumshoe, giving information just because? What? Really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Hold it, I guess? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. The victim's division, the victim's ID number, the victim's gender. Oh, maybe the ID? We can I don't know, maybe someone knows, or has a database of ID numbers and can tell us later in investigation who's that detective? I guess I'll ask for the ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who is it from that. Or maybe I will. I don't know if Gumshoe knows, but... Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is... Oh my god. Wait, how? But Goodman was killed in... What? The number is 5842189. But that's Goodman's ID. Huh? Were there 2 Goodmans and the one in the prosecutor's parking lot was fake or something? Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember this. It drives me nuts. Do you know all the ID numbers? I can't do it. Good thing I have it in my court record. You didn't even get the first number right. 5, right? Yeah, 5. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? Yeah, it does. The ID number on the victim at the police department. I refuse to say that number again. This tell me something, this tell me nothing. This tell me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning? But how? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Yeah, how on earth? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you? I guess I should show the ID because it's the exact same number. Right? Right? Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got confused. And this is news? Shut up, Edgeworth. Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murder at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No. No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto! Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. Yeah? Alright. And this means what exactly? Come on, Mr. Judge. Huh? Wait! That ID number we heard from the chief earlier. Uh-huh. That started with 82. I've forgotten. No, it starts with 5. Right? You didn't even get the first number right. Again! The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. At this rate, I'm going to learn the number by memory by the end of the case. Wait a second, right? What does this... Yeah, I'm as confused as you. Mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, Righto, sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is... Oh, sorry, that's Wright's voice. but wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So what you are saying is, the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location? Yeah, I know, makes no sense. But this is Ace Attorney, and things don't make sense at first. I didn't read Edgeworth, Judge. No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? Well, that was a bit intimidating. The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Mickens who brought you the news. Oh my god, it was Mickens with the papers that he wanted Edgeworth to sing and which were just excuse him off. Oh my god. Oh, you're so stupid, Edgeworth. Officer Mickens? Mr. Wright, we're Where have you heard that name before? The guy with a megaphone. Wait, aha! Oh, I forgot Mickey's voice. I'll give him another one. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. You're so stupid! You don't mean him? According to Mickens, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lanaska incident. Because by then, we hadn't established any connection. Right? Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Ah! Oh my god. Well, why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Not to mention weird. In any case, this is a serious error and gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. but sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then Edgeworth. Stop doing that! No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. And we just did that. Edgeworth. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. My boy. I was just doing my job. God damn it. No. No! Poor Edgeworth. Guy can't catch a break. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. Dude, I could have just kept recording yesterday. Fine. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence from my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment is for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Decisive as in getting disbarred? Very well. Court is adjourned. Do they continue? Oh my god, I could have recorded this for last episode. Whatever. Fine. Fine. I'll just make this another episode. Alright. This one was a bit short compared to the last few episodes. But I'll end the video here. I hope you like it. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.